boy known only as Little Jacob identified 8 months after his body washed ashore, mother and her girlfriend arrested. Updated June 20, 2018. 8 months after a little boy's body washed ashore in Galveston, Texas, police have identified him and arrested his mother and her girlfriend. The boy known to police as Little Jacob was identified as 4-year-old Jayden Alexander Lopez of Houston, Texas, Galveston Police Chief Vernon Hale said Wednesday in a press conference. Jayden's body was found at a Galveston beach last year. Since then, Galveston police and the FBI spent hundreds of man-hours attempting to locate relatives or any possible clues leading to who he might be. After first releasing an artist's impression of the little boy and then taking the rare step of releasing a photograph of the boy's body, members of the public came forward. 2 tips led police to identify him, and a DNA sample allowed them to locate his mother, Rebecca Rivera, as well as her girlfriend Dania Amezquita Lopez. Both were arrested in connection to his death, Hale said. When I arrived in January, my only goal, quite honestly, was not only justice, it was to give this baby a name because we had none, Hale said. He became police chief earlier this year and Jayden's case was one of many under his jurisdiction. These guys had a lot of creative ideas, he continued, referring to the police force's attempts to identify the little boy. One of those ideas was to release a crime scene photo, which was very controversial. We met with experts to see what the public reaction would be and tried to make this determination. On January 30, 2018 we released that crime scene photo of little Jacob, Hale continued, explaining the photo led to 2 tips that allowed them to identify Jayden. The baby had a name, he added. Want to keep up with the latest crime coverage? Click here to get breaking crime news, ongoing trial coverage and details of intriguing unsolved cases in the True Crime newsletter. His mother Rivera, 34, was arrested for a felony charge of tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. She is currently being held at the Galveston County Jail on a $250,000 bond. Related, authorities take drastic step of releasing photograph of the body of boy known as Little Jacob. Amezquita Gomez, 31, was arrested for a misdemeanor charge of tampering with or fabricating physical evidence with a $100,000 bond. She is also being held at the Galveston County Jail. Police have not said how the little boy died. He did not, however, drown. Jayden's body washed ashore on October 20, 2017 and no relatives came forward to claim him as their own. Investigators have been working non-stop to identify him, whose naked body was found by pedestrians on an early evening stroll on the beach. Little Jacob showed signs of neglect and injuries consistent with abuse, however, none of the injuries appeared to have been fatal, Galveston police said on Facebook in January. Related, remains of unidentified boy discovered on Texas beach despite no missing children reports in area in January. Authorities explained their decision to release a photo of Jayden's corpse in a statement. In an effort to exhaust all possible routes to identify little Jacob, the Galveston Police Department is now releasing a photograph of the boy in hopes that someone seeing the true likeness of the child will confirm their suspicions that they know who this is and that they can help us identify him and the circumstances surrounding his death, the statement read. We continue to believe that someone out there knows this child. Someone has seen him. This child deserves to be identified and properly laid to rest, but for this to happen, input from the public is crucial.